Hey, what's up everybody? This is Evan Carthy from evancarthy.com. Today we are going to look at Amazon and see what it holds based upon a couple setups that I've been using recently, pretty much for all my trades. The 76.4% setup and the 8.236% extension setup. I just want to go over real quick a couple different time frames for it and what Amazon look like and what I would do if I'm looking to trade the stock. Full disclosure, I don't own any Amazon and I don't expect to here in the next 48 hours or the next 2 business days. Today is September 14th, 2019. Alright, so the first chart we're going to start looking at right here, it is going to be the 1 hour chart for Amazon right here. And the setup we have right here is the 8.236% long setup right here. You can see using this pivot point high right here, that pivot point low. Price comes up and hits 76.4, so that locks it in. So then from there, as long as this pivot high doesn't get broken, we're looking for, if price keeps going down, we're looking for the 8.236 level to be the first level to get hit. You can see right here it is right here. Right here it looks like negative 7.236, but when you go for the negatives rather than up here on the positive side, you have to add another point to it or subtract a point to it to get it. I'm not sure why it does that, but it is what it is. So what we're waiting on right now, price actually hasn't reached it, so we're still waiting on it for it to come down and get hit. So when it comes down and gets hit 1732.16, that will initiate the trade down here, bottom of the green box. The next is going to be just below top of this yellow line, which is the negative 4.236 Fibonacci extension level. And so I'd probably get, if I did get in right here down the bottom of the green box, I would get out a little bit short of the yellow line just to make sure you get out. So let's say about 1836, something like that would be my exit. But then we would move the exit just one more time if price does move. So if price comes down, hits this, never comes back up, hits that 1841 area, but keeps on going down and down, way more down, all the way down here, down to about 1219, 1220, which is the negative 21.236 Fibonacci extension level, which is actually the 22% level. Hits down here, then you get in down there and your exit would move up here just below the negative 7.236. So say about, just safe get out 1725-ish or so, something like that to get out. But that's only if after price hits negative 7.236, that doesn't come up here and hit the negative 4.236. So that's just what we're waiting on right now. So as long as this high remains the previous high, 2033.60, then this setup is still in play, but currently it is not live yet. So let's go over here now. The next chart we are going to be looking at is going to be Amazon, but we're going to look at the daily chart for it. Let me remove the Fibonacci extension levels right here. Let me get this straight right here. All right, so here we go. 8.236% short. Let's see here. Yeah, there it is, right there. Alright, so using this pivot point low I highlighted and that pivot point high, that is what it is going to be right here. Make sure we have these pretty accurate. So the low right there is 725.99, pretty close, and then the high up there is 781. Excuse me, no, it's not 781. What's the high? 792.40, 771, close enough. Alright, so using those right there, in fact for this one I am going to switch over to the weekly chart just so I can get it in the time frame close enough. So as you see right here, price hit the negative 7.263, never came down and hit the negative 4.236. So currently where the exit we're looking for this setup right here is the negative 4.236, which is 1074.13. But if price comes up here and hits 2203.51, then the exit moves down here just north of negative 7.236 to 1273.43. So this one is currently live. But one thing I do want to point out, which is going to be applicable to this current trade and another one I'm going to show you here in just a second, another 8.236 short, is that this trend line you have right here, and in fact let me take this off right here. This trend line you have right here, I would not be touching Amazon until this trend line gets broken right here. Amazon, I mean, look at this growth. Ever since down here, the trend line started, say, about down here in January 15, when, excuse me, January 15, when Amazon was, less than $300 right here. It's pretty much gone straight up. So I would definitely not be looking to get in front of this train, even though it looks kind of like it's hit a double top, maybe a triple top's fixing to happen, who knows. But I would not be getting in front of this looking to short right now until price shows in Amazon that there's some weakness and this trend line does get broken. So with that said, let me show you, is that the last one? No, there's one more I want to show real quick. And this one is actually going to be on the weekly time frame, so it is going to be a little bit easier to show right here. See if we get this pretty close. We got 61.11, and up here we have 61.15. I got 18.45 there. 18.43, good. All right, so now we have another 8.236% short, and then look at this right here. Price came up, hit the negative 7.236, never hit the negative 4.236, and then price just straight took off. You can see it got some resistance up here at the negative 20.236, but ever since then has just been taken off. So this is, using this trade right here, the 8.236% short, this is one of the weaknesses of it right here, especially in the stock market, not necessarily in the futures and Forex, but when you get a stock that has this much momentum, which Amazon is definitely one of the best growth stocks we've ever seen in the past couple of years. It has just straight taken off. So look, if you try to get in front of this train, starting right here down around 363-ish or so or something like that, you would not be too happy right now with your returns. So that's another reason why I really don't like shorting stocks using the setup right here, because in theory stock's long-term potential is infinity, but obviously that never happens. But the lowest it can ever go is $0. So that's why for this setup, the 8.236, I only prefer to do it on the long trades. But I just wanted to show you what it looked like from some short trades as well. And since Amazon's pretty much only gone straight up, what it is showing is that eventually one day, who knows when that's going to happen, we're looking for the exit of Amazon being around $370. It says 369 right here. We'll just raise it up, to 380, 390-ish just to get out of it. According to the setup, that's going to be the exit one day for Amazon. Not saying it's going to happen today, tomorrow, next year, 5 years from now, but eventually price is going to retrace back to this. But like I mentioned just a little bit ago, this trend line right here, I would not be looking to short this stock at all until price does break this trend line. And then one thing I pointed out in the article that I wrote that is going to be in is say price breaks, we'll just say right here, the circle right there, that's where price breaks Amazon right there. One thing I've noticed, which does happen a lot of time, when price breaks out, it may retrace some, but then you're going to see retracement back up to it. And when that happens, that is when I like to get in for it, especially when the current setup is already live. I wait till after the retracement happens, and then it comes back up, and with the trend line, instead of using support, now it's using for resistance, then get in there and short it. So if you don't wait for it, a lot of the times rather than chasing the breakout down, if say that's what you were going to do, I like to wait at least until it comes back up to the original breakout area, or wait until it comes closer to this major trend line right here that will probably use it as resistance. So it doesn't work 100% of the time, but I think it does keep me safer. The way I like to trade my setups is to use that. Now obviously sometimes price could just tank all the way down here and you miss out. Hey, it happens from time to time. But if you're looking to get a little bit of a better entry, I like to wait until the pullback comes after the break of the trend line right there. Now, do I do that 100% wait for that? No. I wish I could say I did, but I don't. But that is what I do look for. Now I just want to show you this other one right over here, because this was actually a 76.4% trade that literally just got completed this past week. Is that it? No, that wasn't it. Yeah, that was it. Where was it? Well, it was somewhere right over there. I apologize for that. But it is one of these right over here, and price had come back down, hit it, and then taking it right over there. So obviously, you know what? That was it. Oh well, it was one thing that happened. little bit ago there was a 76.4% long setup. I think maybe it was the hourly chart. I'm sorry, let me just see about this here real quick. Was that it right there? Yeah, here we go. This was it. There. Yeah, so using that low right there, that high, price comes down, doesn't break the 100% line right there, hits 76.4, comes up here, barely ticks the 23.6, price came down, got super close to this, didn't actually hit it, but came super close to it and came back up to the 50. So in trading stocks, something that comes this close to it, I would just consider it to be done with this trade, be done with it, and be out of it. So yeah, so that's Amazon right now. It got an 8.236. I mean, the only steps we have right now are short trades, just due to you know, how it's been pretty much going up. But like I said, I would not be looking to short Amazon until this trend line gets broken down here. And then also we can go to ye old parabolic curve right here. If you want to use, let's say, use that, see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty good right in there. So then you have the parabolic curve right here as well. So, you know, minimum, wait for this trend line to break, but when you're like parabolic curve, which you have two good touches right here, it goes out all the way over here. But Amazon stock, I would not look to be shorting, but just want to show the steps based upon a couple steps that I look for of what it looks like. And as long as this trend line stays intact, then you know, Amazon is looking really strong. Again, when if price does come back up here into the you know, lower 2000s where it received resistance 3 different times, so we'll try to push up there. It'll be interesting to see what happens, you know, moving forward from that. But anyways, hope that helped. If you'd like to see me go over anything, just let me know. All right, thanks. Have a good one.